8:54. It's time to say hello to Erin.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're oddly wearing a specific team's color
Now, I don't
today.
know why you're doing that.
This is a dark hunter green. I'm not showing favorites.
Yeah, that's the same green that I've seen a few different times on Saquon Barkley.
Oh, well, maybe it was just a pleasant coincidence because we're celebrating the Super Bowl today, Sunday, just 4 days away. And this morning we're bringing some big game energy. The team from Lacage is here. They're located in Camp Springs, but they're in the kitchen with us today, serving up some watch party snacks with a seafood twist. Great home chef hacks. We're going to show people at home how to make great nachos, some pasta, some sangria. We got it stacked up, ready to party. Also cooking this morning, the Valentine's
Parent robbery. We're hearing from a beloved local chef as he continues on his road to recovery. Chef Tobias Dorzone has been on Fox 5 many times. Yesterday, he was back with us for Lion Lunch Hour for the first time since the shooting.
Yeah, Makia Turner.
And that's what it's all about. All right, in the meantime, our social scene is coming up next with a little dream in there as well. It's 8:53. Stay with us. We're back after this. Of RFK Stadium. And as we recognize American Heart Month, what are some of the do's and don'ts to, maintain a healthy ticker? We're going to be joined by a doctor next with a plan on your #1 rated Good Date D.
No. Maybe just because it's Tucker, not because of the weather, because I'm not a fan of the weather coming around here. But I am a fan of Tucker.
There we go. All right, we love you, Tuck. Well, time for another round of dating in the DMV, and with marriage rates at a historic low this year. Of course, people struggling to find partners, many of them declaring America in a relationship recession. Some of them saying that.
Yeah, this is interesting. But fortunately, we have Stephen Chandler here, the spouse. Glad to have you here with us. We had a whole bro moment that we were talking about a minute ago. Stephen, and then Steve in the other room as well.
Yeah, and all spelled with the PH because that's the only way to spell it. Thank you, thank you. Speaking of spelling it with Stephen, you got the Stephen is the biblical way of spelling it also.
Come on.
Let's talk about this this journey that you've had to creating this book, which I think is a very timely nature, especially with folks feeling just kind of fatigued about dating. They don't want to go out and date anymore. They feel like their person's not here. So what would you say to somebody who's just struggling to find love?
Well,
Who you surround yourself with, because ultimately that will be the group of people who pull you into maybe your next relationship. I want to ask you this. Let's get to the question about why people just feel like marriage isn't the option for them.
well, first of all, marriage.
Then there's others that are like, please, get out the door.
There are probably some that are just like, yeah, 5 nights a week sounds great. So
Yeah.
But does it work for you if, like, I don't know, your partner and maybe the wives get together and they're like, okay, cool, let's hang out while you guys hang out. That makes it a little bit easier and appetizing.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, I know for my fiance and I and our friend group, a lot of times we are doing a lot of things together. The girls will go hang out and do something over here, but we're all doing the same event, but we're having separate conversations, and that fulfills us enough.
Right.
And we sometimes do that several times a week. So
Yeah.
all right,
just
listen, whatever
gotta
works.
find the
All
time,
right, Steve, we
right?
got to find some time to hang out.
I know, right? That's what it is. We'll start with 2 nights a week, and then
Well, we do it every day.
Every morning. You got 5 mornings a week.
I say it all. I spend more hours with you guys than I do with my wife anyway.
It's true.
So,
It's true.
We're going to have that coming up at 10:40. Hey, everybody. Good day, D.C., Northern Virginia, Maryland. Great to see everybody on the 10 o'clock show today. February 5th, thank you for joining us. And yes, today is National Weather Person's Day. So we are celebrating Tucker all morning long.
Very good.
And one of the ways that we celebrated him, we've been adding to his tip jar. We've been telling him how fortunate we are to work with him for years and years now.
Yes, that is right.
And yes, Stephen, get a little-
That's right.
get a little- he takes plastic, and he may.
I guess
I
that
wanna go.
surprises me.
I want to go.
I always would have thought that would have been a thing before.
If you have the power of the presidency, I feel like I would go to every big event.
Come on, man.
It's there, right? I'd be just like,
It's the hall pass
Kentucky
of the
Derby,
century.
I'll be there. Oh, a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
I'll be there.
The Olympics? Well, they typically go to the Olympics, but
Yeah, check all the boxes.
President.
We'll start the campaign shortly.
Now.
Before the big game, obviously, we have some new commercials that tide us over until we get there. So we have the fab and the fail signs, and we're going to start off with a glimpse into the future for anybody who stays up too late or parties too hard on Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay.
Here's the first commercial.
Game. Good morning. Glad to have you with us. And we've got a little puppy friend, of course.
Good morning. Yeah, we're here with Salem, who's repping Louis' legacy here in New York City. Louis is one of the many
Their positions, how big they are, if they're playing linebacker, wide receiver. What are we looking at here?
Totally, yeah. We call them wide retrievers and line barkers. But yes, 100%.
Her name was Sweet Pea, right?
Sweet Pea, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Do you
right,
guys
good
have
memory.
any? Do you have any first for this go around this year?
We have 2 great Pyrenees mixes
Oh, wow.
who are on opposing teams. Yeah, look out for
Necessarily about the referee part, but
Yeah.
I'll just stand there and cuddle with the dogs. I volunteer as tribute.
You got it. We'd love the help.
Awesome. Glad to have you. See you on Sunday.
All right. Thank